I'm sorry, I think every soup kitchen needs to be closed until the Knights of the Soup Kitchen Table, aka, and this is actually across the country because I've seen it, the Spycops on the council payroll, and we're talking kids, homeless, vulnerable adults involved in drug dealing. They are being employed by local government up and down this country. I've seen the kids in Carlisle receiving their money, receiving their privileges for spying on others, paid for by the local councils. It's happening in Scotland, it's happening across the country probably. There's criminal drug dealers being given opportunities. Tonight, all these grown men, these spy cops, and the volunteers from the church sat back and watched as a man shouted abuse and hate, chased me down the street, actually kicked me. My crime, saying his language was vile, and it was, and that he was choosing, it was his choice to shout hate and exclusion. These are cowardly, pathetic bullies. Some of them own their own homes, the ones who go for meals. It's not representative. Most homeless are trapped in hostels and B&Bs, poverty, no cooking facilities, forced into poverty, exclusion, prostitution and crime. And the spy cops, the ones who deal drugs, the ones who are absolutely up to their necks in the drugs industry, these are the only ones who use the soup kitchens. In fact, they see them as marketplaces, places to sell their drugs where they get some food as well. What a nice shop that is. Unfortunately, this is the truth. As a rough sleeper, as who doesn't do drugs, who's not mentally ill, who's excluded, the housed, the drug dealers, the spy cops on the local government payroll, with the permission of the police forces, are excluding me as a long-term rough sleeper barred from housing from the soup kitchens via hate and abuse. I am not a dafty. I am not mentally ill. I am not a criminal like yous. I'll say it again. These spy cops on the local government payroll, aka the Knights of the Soup Kitchen Table, because the oddballs, they are trying to restart their own version of Freemasonry. And I can and I will name names if given the opportunity. Paul Moffat. You think I'd be your sergeant? Get a grip. You tried to flash money at me. You said, oh look, I've got a lovely house in Bulgaria. Come and live there with me. You're slimy, I don't trust you. I won't pay to be your sergeant. These are the people who think that civil war, playing on the sectarian hatred against Catholics and everyone else in Scotland that has been taught for a few generations, because they think a civil war in Scotland over the Scottish-English border, the same as happened in Ireland over the Northern Ireland and the Republic border, would be really, really cool. These are terrorists. Please, I beseech you, pray for these people and close the soup kitchens.